Everybody, Chester here. They call me Mr. Star Maker. And I'm right here with my $1 million dog, Miss Priss. She's got a pretty outfit on. Ooh, I'd pull your skirt up there, Miss Priss. Let me put you down here. There we go. Got a pretty little bling on there tonight, haven't you? Got a little bow right there. Good gracious, look at Miss Priss. Everybody always wants to see Miss Priss. We got her a new palette and we just can't keep her off of it, folks. Hey, folks, again, my name is Chester. And you know, they call me also the ultimate storyteller. So tonight, right here at the holidays, it's fixing to be Monday morning. I know a lot of you is going back to work with that Sunday night knot in your stomach tonight. But we're going to tell you a little story. It's going to kind of cheer you up a little bit. There was a couple that was on the internet, and they was just like you. They was searching for something that they could find. They had went out and tried different things. They just wanted to make money on the internet. They got so tired of getting up, going somewhere they didn't want to go, doing something they didn't want to do for somebody they didn't even like. So they made a choice that they was going to be self-employed. They got tired of the convenient house. You know, I told you about that, where you could actually sit on the commode, wash your hands in the sink, and wash your feet in the bathtub and never have to get up. That's convenient living, isn't it? But see, they just decided they was going to go on the internet and try to find out what those 2% on the internet knowed that they didn't know. So they was going through, and all of a sudden they come across a video. It was a guy sitting there about like me, and they looked at it. And they looked at one another and they said, should we do this? You know, they had failed before. They'd got in other marketing plans that just had never made any money. And they said, but this guy's saying he's going to tell us how to do it. He's going to give us step by step, day by day, every day on a video showing us 5 minutes a day exactly what to do. They looked at one another, they had decision constipation, and after a while the man said, look, let's just go for it. It's $25. Let's do this one more time. Let's give her a try. Now, you know what? Tonight I'm going to play a game. And the game is this. You know, a lot of times, most times on the end of my video, I say you're somewhere in the future, and the future looks better than it does right now. Well, see what we're going to do tonight, folks. We're going to step right there where that little couple sitting there looking at that video. A guy talking like me and saying, hey, you can do it. We're going to step forward in time. All of a sudden, we have stepped 12 months later. And there sits the couple. But you know what? They're not in the convenient house anymore. They're sitting right back on a nice patio. The nice ocean breeze is hitting them in the face. They look across their back garden, and right at the end of the garden, they got a beautiful endless pool where the water just drops off and you can't even see it because it's blending right into the ocean back behind you. You can just hear the water trickling down. You know, and they're just sitting there and enjoying the birds. They even had parrots flew in to where it would be tropical, where they could sit there and see the scarlet macaws and everything flying around, man. And all of a sudden they're sitting there, and the guy and the gal, there's a maid comes in and she has their eggs Benedict right on a plate, and they set it down and they get that nice crisp bacon that just pops in their mouth, and nice buttered toast. I'm talking about the one that's diagonally cut to the side. And that man and woman looked at it and says, man, life is just so grand in it. What do we want to do today? See, they didn't have to get up and go somewhere they didn't want to go and do something they didn't want to do. So they said, the man looked at the lady and he says, let me ask you a question. What if we hadn't hit that button in the bottom of the page? How much different would our life be? How much different would it be that we can go and live in this beautiful home here, and we can go on the most exotic vacations? How much different would it be if we'd be stuck in that cubicle working for somebody again we didn't even like, doing something we didn't want to do, bored to death out of our minds? How much difference has our life been? What if we hadn't hit that button? Now I want to step you back now. Let's step back to the present. Who do you think that couple was? Oh, you say, I bet it's the ultimate storyteller or Mr. Starmaker along with Joanne, the In Your Shoes motivator, and Miss Priss, the $1 million dog. I could just see you sitting there 12 months from now, and let me tell you, it wasn't us. Guess who it was? It was you. You see, folks? You're that close. You could be a decision away from right now changing your whole life. You know what? Why not? If anybody else could do it, why don't you deserve it? I think you do. I know you do. All you got to do is have belief in yourself. And I say all the time, inch by inch, anything's a cinch. You know, you're sitting there. Now can you see you and your wife or you and your husband sitting there eating that big Eggs Benedict? I'm not talking about 1 year from today. It can happen for you. If you do what the 2%ers do. Joanne and I have put together a marketing program, and we have put together step-by-step methods we'll mail to you every day. They'll have to last about 5 minutes, and we'll tell you what you need to do that day to make your dreams come true. Hey, look, folks, all you have to do is believe. Put action, take a look at those steps, and work about an hour a day for 90 days, and it can be a life-changing experience from you. Or you've got another path you could do. You could just keep doing what you're doing. And if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you get. And it's just that simple. You know it, and I know it. We know that there's programs on the internet every 30 minutes. It's just life-changing for people. But you know what? Most of the time, they're not. We ourselves are involved with the Empower Network. Now, why did we pick Empower Network? It's pretty simple. There's several reasons we picked it. I have analyzed programs for years and years. I have actually registered and pre-registered my own MLM program in all 50 states in the United States. I know what it's to do when it comes to programs. So when we sit down and we do an analysis of what a program we want to do, there were several things we looked for. Number one, we looked for something that paid high commissions, where you would take small amounts of people to make large amounts of money. Empower Network pays 100% commission. You're not going to beat that, folks. 100%. Total payout goes right out to the people. 100%. Another reason we picked it, and most important thing for right now, is this. The program that comes out today, 8 years from today, there'll be 1 out of 100 of them left. They don't have stickability. They're in and out. These gurus is getting on here, folks, and they're saying, look, just get involved in my program, and guess what we're going to do? We're going to do it for you. We're going to talk to the people for you. We're going to do everything for you. All you got to do is get in. Well, listen, think about it. Use your common sense. If that be the case, why do they even need you? Where is all these people going to come from in your organization? They're going to tell you to buy names. That's the only way it can do. And I'll tell you on the whole, that just don't work. Look, we show you on a step-by-step basis how you get free leads right now. You can be on the first page of Google and all the search engines. We teach people how to do that, and we teach people how to get the free leads. We won't do it for you, but we'll be right beside you, step by step, day by day. Look, folks, you can do this. And Joanne and Chester and Miss Priss, the $1 million dog, you know, we're going to have a life that's just so unbelievable. Matter of fact, we've got a life now that's really unbelievable. Unmatched for a lot of people in the world. But you know what? We want you to have the life that you want. We want you finally to get what you deserve. We want you to have a chance. You know what? That's all I ever really wanted in life, is just have an evil playing field, or an even playing field. And that's what we have right here in Empower Network. Dave and Dave are fighters. The program has been involved for over 2 years, and they have showed what kind of mettle they're in. You know what? I'm proud to know of Dave Wood right now. And Dave Wood, if you're looking at this right here, I'm in appreciation, I'm in great gratitude that you had intestinal fortitude, or as you would say, guts, to bow your back up when you had to. And let me tell you something, folks. There's people on the internet right now that don't appreciate that. There's people on the internet right now that will get involved in different programs and want you to get involved, but you know when the going gets tough, when it's time to bow the back up and show what kind of metal they are, they'll be gone with your money, and bam, they'll be in another program. David Woods already showed his metal there. You know, everybody goes through life and everybody picks what they want to do, but let me tell you something. Do your own research and your own math when it comes to these programs. Just remember this, and you can check these statistics as I'm fixing to tell you. 9 out of 10 of them, just a few years from now, won't be there. You need to pick a program that's going to be there. And I'm convinced, with all my experience of 30 years, I'm convinced of this. David Wood has got intestinal fortitude. You know, he's got character, and character means you're willing to fight for what you believe in. And I believe he's got it, and he's the type of person that I could follow. And you know what? We're going to help you guys every step of the way. We want you in that beach house or that mountain house. We want you to have the life that you want to have. So, hey, just remember this. You're somewhere in the future, and the future looks better than it does right now. I'll see you at that beach house.